Happy Saturday. It's a Fail Forward Saturday yet again, since I keep failing to do this on Friday. And I just wanted to show up with, I was thinking about this all yesterday, and that's kind of why I had analysis paralysis. I just couldn't decide on what to share. And I know there's a million fails that I have, but I just couldn't. I was having almost like a creative block. So doing it today, and I was thinking back on mine and Taylor's relationship, because we're getting married in less than 3 weeks, which is insane. And coming up so fast. And one of the big milestones was when we got our first house together, which was huge. We had been looking for months and months and months, and it was also the worst time to be looking for a house. This was 2022, I think, and when it was a seller's market. So also just terrible timing. But we had looked at probably like 5 houses a weekend for months. I feel like we saw every house in the area that we wanted to live in, and just nothing really fit. I think we bid on 2 houses during that time, didn't get them, which I'm so grateful for, because they weren't the best. We were kind of settling. And then we walked into what is now our house, but we didn't get it right away. And it was the best house that I had seen, everything we wanted and more. And, including a backyard for a dog, coming soon, 2 dogs. And it was just, I was like, this is the one. I had this feeling, this pit in my stomach. This is the one. And we unfortunately got outbid, like blown out of the water with some other offers. So I don't even know if we were top 5. And I was so disappointed, but I was like, okay, well, we'll keep looking. But that's become now the gold standard. So every other house we saw after that, I was comparing to this house, like, the backyard's not as good, or the flow of the house isn't as good. And so just comparing every house to this one. And I was basically stalking this house on Redfin because I wanted to see how much it went for. And it kept saying pending, pending, pending. And usually the price that the house goes for posts within a week. And so I thought that was really weird. So I kept asking our realtor. She just said, oh, sometimes it takes time. But after like 3 months, 4 months, I was like, can you ask about this house, because we still haven't found another one as good, and I just want to know, why is it still so pending? So good thing I told her to do that, because she knew the other realtor, the seller's realtor, and it turns out that the people who had the highest offer and got selected, their loan went through. And so the people who own the house were moving out of state. And at that point, they just wanted to get rid of the house. So they told us, if you can honor your original offer and take it as is, you can have the house and we won't put it back on the market. And this was such a popular house. I mean, when we came, the open house was insane. And even the realtor at the door told everyone leaving, like, don't even bother putting in an offer unless it's going to be over asking. Like, that's how competitive this house was. So, I mean, it was a really big decision. We sat on it we only had like a night to basically sit on it. And we decided to go for it, and have been super happy with it ever since. So basically I learned, stay persistent. Like, a no doesn't mean forever no. So if you're persistent and keep going for what you want, and listening to my gut, because maybe I'll tell this story next week, but that's how I actually found my dress. It's the one and only wedding dress that I tried on, because I had that same gut feeling I had with our house, that like, this is the one. So hope you are having a wonderful weekend, and have a great rest of your Saturday.